outputs. One is going to be the morph token change so that the morph token service can continue using the rest of their funds. And that's likely going to be this output here, since our tool has already identified that as a morph token swap. And that gives us pretty high confidence that this output here is likely to be our user's change. So because we believe that this is still our user, let's track these transactions. So moving forward one hop, and now we are assuming that this is our target controlling the funds and doing something with them. As usual, we're expecting that one of these outputs is going to be the spend and one will be the change. And again, it looks like there's a pretty good indication that our change is going to be in output 1 again. We can see actually that we have the same RPC IP address broadcasting both of these transactions. So although we are potentially in post-Dandelion, this was October of 2020, we still know that this user connected to one of our nodes in order to broadcast the transaction. It is identified as a Slovakian IP address. And so again, I'm not feeling super confident about this, but I think that I will still take a look and see whether this is potentially a clean IP address. And unfortunately, it is not. No problem though, we can continue tracing forward since we know where our change is going. Before that though, we want to identify the possible destination of our spend. So I'm going to do the same thing as before. Just going to throw that into our spreadsheet. Once again, it looks like that first IP address is associated with Exodus wallets. And this second highlighted IP address is associated with the MineXMR mining pool. So unfortunately, neither one of those is probably going to give us much information if we were to try to track down this service, but it does give us some potential information about how our target uses their funds. Let's go forward one more hop since we know that this is still going to be our target. And here, once again, we're seeing some pretty similar stuff. Our tool has already ruled out a lot of those mix-ins, but there's one thing that is standing out to me in a big way, and that is that in output 0, we've already ruled out all of the decoys, and so we know that this is the actual transaction spending output 0. We can see that it is an RPC IP address. So again, we're confident that this is the IP address that initiated this transaction. And here we're actually seeing that that IP address